Hey everyone, LazyFire here. Welcome back to Steamworld Dig. We're just gonna get right into it here. Just digging our way through this mine. Not a ton to talk about at the moment. You see, one of the things about this game is that it's kind of repetitive. I mean that in the best way possible. Like, it throws a lot of new mechanics at you as the game goes on. But those new mechanics are not necessarily, like, super necessary or interesting to talk about. There we go, got it. So as you just saw there, I got one of the enemies to kill another enemy. No. What am I doing? Ha. Yet again, I've outsmarted myself. Oh man, my health is not in a good spot and I'm about to go into a mine. Oh well. Let's just grab this stuff. So yeah, Steamworld Dig, as it is, it's not a super complicated game, and there's good and bad things about that, in my opinion. You know, I have a lot of thoughts about it. I do like the game a lot. I feel like it has a good amount of charm, and I'll just let this happen. Hold on. I'm gonna let this happen. Jumps down in hole. So anyways, it has like a really good amount of charm to it, and it's a really fun game. Don't get me wrong on that front. But at the same time, it's not a very difficult game to master. I just fucked myself. I'm gonna leave. You know, I could get that, but I forgot I had the steam jump. This is actually my 4th playthrough of the game at this point. What's kind of happened is that as I remember parts of this game, I'm like, I don't want to show people how bad I am at that specific point of the game. Let's not do that. And come on, there you go, good job. I don't want to come back in here for that. That's gonna get abandoned. But yeah, like, one of those things about this game is that I'm just like, I feel like it doesn't throw a lot of new stuff at you as it goes on. And that's both good and bad, because honestly, this is not a game that's built to throw a ton of stuff at you, as it were. Shit. Nope. I'm just trying to think where my nearest exit is here. It might be that teleporter up there. It's not actually that far. Once again, navigating by the mini-map here. There we go. Perfect. Let's drop all this stuff off. Let's see what we can do. I'm full on that. You're never gonna see me buy a lantern in this game. If your light is gone or low, you may as well just get out of the mine. Why did I do that? Funny story, on the way down to where I started the video, I actually did the exact same thing. I should really just destroy that block, but effort. Like, this LP is really going to be just like me screwing myself over repeatedly. If you're into that sort of thing, good news. If you're into competent gameplay, not so much. Let's go murder this set of slugs here. Yes, I walked on that on purpose. fact, we're about to do a bunch of stuff on purpose. Actually, that was bad. That was... Oh, man. So sometimes I misestimate how that's going to work for me and end up just, like, releasing a slug at a time that's not good. That time it worked out, so I'm not going to complain. We're going to pick up these last 2 items here. And we've got those rocky surfaces there, and we've got this, like, straight on just rock here. You can still break it if you need water. It's just weird, like, there's never any real signposting on what you can and can't do, so you just have to experiment. Because I remember the first time I played this game, I straight on thought I could not get through that piece right there that I just broke. But you can, so not a big deal. And I keep thinking I have a double jump. By the way, there's the double jump. The nice thing about the combat in this game is that it does actually get a lot better than what you're seeing now. Not crazy great. Like, it's never good. Again, I feel like this game has a ton of charm. The music is repetitive, if anything else, but, you know, otherwise, a lot of charm. But it lacks certain things. Like, there's times in this game where you just feel like you're going to have to take damage to actually progress. And while I can understand that in, say, I don't know, speed gaming community, I can't really countenance it in a game like this, because it's not one of those games. It's one of those games that if you're going to be able to get past something, you should be able to find a solution to it that doesn't involve you taking hits. It's why you see me actually just, like, straight on beating these guys to death and just tanking those shots. It's just that much easier and faster, and because their hits destroy the ground around them, if you try to, like, play their game, see current play style, you're gonna get just taking hits anyways, so just don't worry about it. And man, I am starting to sound negative on this game. It's a game I really like. Just the aesthetics and the playstyle and all this other stuff, it's done really well. And I don't mean to harp on it that much, but when you've put as many hours into this game as I have, and I've put an embarrassing number of hours into it, for what's essentially a kid's game, yeah, you start to form opinions. Let's see if we can do this. Really? You ruined my whole year. Alright, let's do this. Maybe I should remember to do the puzzle right. I don't know. I'm not coming back for that quartz, by the way. That's just not happening. So that gets abandoned. It's fine. I'm gonna orphan so many ores in this game, it's not even funny. I try not to, because there's like an efficiency to it, but at the same time, you don't need every upgrade the game allows you to get. And I feel like that's an important point to make. While they're all nice, and the really vital ones are the ones that the game allows you to just earn as part of these, you know, numbered layers. I don't want to say layers. These numbered areas, like this. Oh, the drill. The drill is a fantastic tool. It's basically what happens when I get bored is I start throwing drills out at things. And as you can see here, the game is demonstrating that yes, you can break all of those hardened stone, whatever they might be, items now that you have this drill. It runs on steam power, as you can see in the upper left corner there. So you just... Where am I going? This is weird. Like, there was part of me that was like, I better fill up on water. I'm gonna need it in a second, because once the game introduces something, as any good Metroidvania will, it's gonna throw a bunch of opportunities to use it at you. And that's what happens there. So I just want to make sure I fill up on water. Perfect. Now notice how I could actually get into that with without the drill beforehand. And that's because the game is really nice on that front. It's going to allow you to do that. I need a pick upgrade badly. But if you look down there, that red set of... You know, some people are like, oh yeah, my OCD's taken over, blah, blah, blah. For me, it's, I just don't like leaving these things out here. Look at all this money. Like, the big thing is that, no, I need that. So anyways, the big thing is that, like, at this point in the game, we're only, like, really 2 upgrades in. So each one of those like, items that I can pick up is actually pretty important. So when I have a pretty decent way to get back, did it to myself. This gets better. Oh, I completely spaced out there and went right over Dottie's line. But yes, Joe wanted us to go get this drill, clearly, to break into the old world, as it were. There may be riches. So shiners, we're gonna see those soon. They're kind of a major enemy or component of this game and setting. It's interesting. And Biff shows up. So Cranky has been our upgrade man for quite some time. Oh, hold on, he's got something new to say here. Ancient times. So I don't think we really need much from Cranky at this point. We do have that shiny new store over there with this smiling man. He is super happy to be in this random location out in the desert. Look at him go. Look at him go. Hiya. So, I have a lot of comments about how this game presents, how Rusty opening the mine up and doing well just like suddenly makes this entire town viable again. They'll be in the thread. I'm not gonna make you pay attention to me regarding these videos. So, first and foremost, we want the drill. We're gonna forego a lantern upgrade for a better drill. Now, there's a lot of reasoning behind that, and my god, if I could just stop hitting the right bumper instead of the actual use button, that would be great. Anyways, we're gonna get back down to where we were before. Just a real quick check. Yeah. Felt like I might be leaving some orbs on the table, as it were. You don't want to leave these behind. You can always make more money, but the orbs are kind of limited, and you don't want to leave any of those on the table if you can help it. Oh, man. I really love the game doesn't force you to use some of these more advanced techniques that you're seeing me throw down, and I hesitate to call them advanced techniques, but like when you're digging across space, like I was there, or when you're towing the line and getting above you or below you, that's really it's oddly satisfying is the only way I can describe it. Like the fact that you have enough knowledge about the game to know that you have to do a certain thing to get what you're looking for is kind of nice. But we're actually going to get into Shiner territory for the last part of this episode. Let's just talk about the drill for a second. It's a monster. It's meant to dig out these rocks, but it does a great job on everything. The drill is not ever going to be my main way of digging, just simply because I am one of those people that concerns themselves that they're going to lose the ability to deal with that. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to run back up to the surface real quick anyways, but yeah, like, I always get concerned that I'm going to screw up and just completely overuse an item, and you know, it's that same sort of thing where it's like every little bit of magic you get in a game or something like that is the most important magic ever, and the second you use it, you've actually like completely screwed yourself. And that's how I treat Steam in this game. Light and health, not so much. Let's talk to Cranky. Yep, pneumatic tubes. Doesn't trust teleporters, but sells them anyways. Isn't that the truth? Can't decide where you're just gonna, you know, you can't just, it's not one of those things you can just decide. It's, ore is where ore is. And we're gonna grab a bunch of water, good, and continue down. Was there an animation there? I may have, no. Like, I thought there was a weird tottering animation for a moment, and I've never seen that in this game. But it was actually just him transitioning into the falling. Now, in terms of damage, I'd rather use the pick to damage enemies. It's just not worth it. Again, I treat Steam like it's a precious commodity. The water in this game is... it's plentiful, but it's not like everywhere, if that makes any sense. Like, they definitely throw a bunch of water at you and make it easily available if you know where to look, but at the same time, you never really know when you're digging when you're going to come across a good amount. Let's not screw ourselves with this. Fuck it. Okay, maybe I have to break some of my my own taboos here, because I am doing this for an audience that is not me, and they may not want to see me dig for hours on end. But yeah, This is why I got the drill upgrade. Look how much faster this is. Check it out, more orb. Now that orb right there, I'm gonna hold off on for a quarter of a second because we have our first shiner. Now, shiners are just humans, it turns out. But first and foremost, some of them have dynamite. You can hear the snoring in the distance there. So somehow human society has survived some sort of apocalyptic event. Well, it turns out that we just hold on to dynamite and wait to throw it at robots now. That's how humanity is. Fuck you. I was super far away from that. Alright, well, let's make this less painful. Once these guys throw their dynamite, and not all of them have dynamite, by the way, but once they throw it, they're kind of harmless. They're basically the bugs that we've been dealing with all game. You wouldn't know that from my health situation right now, but there are more dangerous versions of shiners out there. We'll see those guys soon enough. We may actually have to go pay for some health here soon. I don't like doing that in this game because, you know, killing enemies, they drop health, just like most games of this type, but at the same time, it's like, it's common enough that I don't feel like I should have to go spend money on that, but we're close. We're one hit away from death, really. And I believe our next big thing is going to be a kind of dangerous area. So we'll see. And I'm running low on light anyways. Yeah, let's just... Oh, we want to run away from that. The TNT is a nice... Yeah, we're full. We're full on stuff. Let's go back to the surface. The TNT is a fun little thing the game throws at you. I mean, the shiners carry it and everything. That's... one thing, but the kegs of it in the ground are an interesting new obstacle, let's call it. That was a lot of money. Let's just fill up our health. I don't think... I'm short a couple of orbs. Well, one orb. I can get a better pickaxe and a better lantern. Well, actually, I can do one. I kind of wanted to do both. We'll see how this goes. Excuse me. And, oh yeah, there's fall damage in this game. I forgot about that myself. When you spend basically a day playing games that have no fall damage, it's difficult to transition into one that does have it. Okay. Well, that was dumb. Here, hold on. Done. Alright, let's go. Alright, good. So the thing about the TNT, if I drop it, it's going to explode immediately. Don't know why I thought that was a good concept right there. Let's go around that one. Alright, we're going towards my my optimal dig situation here, which is as close to a straight up and down tube as you can get. Hi. My timing is just not good today. Perfect. All right, yeah, I'm going around. We're at that point where I know I've talked about it before, but like abandoning ores is always a bad idea, just because they increase in value so fast that it's kind of dangerous to leave any of them behind. But like, man, I did not want to leave that one behind. And this is a puzzle, but a fairly easy one. Okay. So you see these, I don't want to call them sticks, but like the platforms these are on. You have to get these to align to get to the end. That's all this is. And I've completely fucked myself on this already. That's fine, everything's okay. You just go right back in. So the way I usually kind of do this is wrong, as it were. This has to go down a level. Then the next one has to go down one level, so you have to go around this. That one has to not move. That could have been bad. Sorry, this is actually me thinking. I'm trying at this point to do this correctly. And one more. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Good. There's that moment where you're just like, oh, it's not totally perfectly aligned. But yeah, got it. Second try, not that bad. See ya. So the thing about TNT is that as you're close to it, it will start to expand and then it'll eventually detonate if you stay too close too long. If you hit it, it will go off. So you have to just be aware of that fact. What I'm trying to do here is actually get down to the next location, because you'll actually start to see the game throw teleporters at you if you can get down to these spots. And if you silent kill those guys, all the better. This is your fault. You could have died in your sleep. So my question is always going to be, are those guys survivors of the apocalypse? Or are they like hundreds of years old? You know, they've been around since before the robots took over? Or are they like, I don't want to say new humans, but you know, like, are they, is there a society down here that we just don't see? These are questions that just honestly don't need to be answered, but I like to ask them. Ooh, gold. This is gonna suck, but I did that. Why did I do that? That was like a really bad idea. Perfect. You saw me duck into the next location that we're going to go into right there. Hold on. I'm just trying to, at this point, I'm actually just trying to find the, you could actually, like, tell I was thinking about, what am I gonna do when that happens? That was not what I wanted. that could be worse. That is actually the worst case scenario right there. Okay, that chain reaction could have been worse. Nope. Yes. Yes. I think we can walk out with this. And that is really the last thing. Try this one. So we're right near the next location that we need to go through. What the hell is it telling me? Okay. If you want to see, like, how stupid I can be about, or maybe arrogant, I don't know. But either way, how weird I can be about this. Oh yeah, I didn't actually finish that. So let's drop a teleporter. Okay. Sure, yeah, exciting. Well, more upgrades available to us. Let's get some health, a teleporter. We're down to 8 orbs and $300. Let's go see what Biff's got. So basically, it's gonna go. Cranky has your level 1 stuff. Biff is your level 2 guy, and then as it goes on. Can't buy that. Can buy that. Yeah, my refusal to actually use high-level stuff is coming back at us now. Anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you next time. Bye.